There are hundreds of workout splits out there: bro splits, upper-lower splits, full body training. But one in particular has earned a reputation as one of the most effective, time-tested, and beginner-friendly methods to build muscle: the push-pull leg split, also known as PPL. But is that reputation deserved? Does it really work for muscle growth, or is it just gym lore passed around without much thought? Let's break it all down. Push-pull legs is a training system built around how your body naturally moves. Instead of training by body part, like chest on Monday, arms on Tuesday, and so on, PPL organizes workouts by movement pattern. On push days, you train all the muscles involved in pushing: chest, shoulders, and triceps. On pull days, it's all about the pulling muscles, back and biceps. And on leg days, you train the lower body: quads, hamstrings, glutes, and calves. This structure is both simple and powerful, which is exactly why it stood the test of time. Why push-pull legs works so well? To understand why this routine is so effective, we need to look at what stimulates muscle growth. Muscle growth, or hypertrophy, primarily comes from three things: mechanical tension, muscle damage, and metabolic stress. PPL is one of the best ways to generate all three consistently while managing fatigue. By grouping muscles based on movement patterns, the PPL split allows you to train each muscle hard without overlapping recovery. You're not hitting your shoulders the day after a chest day, like in a typical bro split, so each muscle gets time to rest and grow. Even more importantly, the PPL split makes it easy to train each muscle group twice per week. And science is clear on this point. Hitting a muscle 2 times a week leads to more growth than once weekly training, especially if your volume is appropriate. You're also naturally focusing more on compound movements, the bread and butter of muscle building. Think bench presses, overhead presses, rows, squats, and deadlifts. Big lifts that work multiple muscles at once and deliver serious hypertrophy results. How to structure it for maximum growth? A standard PPL split is often run as a 6-day program. Monday, push, Tuesday, pull, Wednesday, legs, Thursday, push, Friday, pull, Saturday, legs, Sunday. Rest. With this approach, every muscle group gets trained twice per week, with a full 72 hours of rest between sessions. That's ideal for muscle recovery and growth. But if you're not ready to train 6 days a week, you can still run a 3-day or 4-day version. Just rotate the push, pull, and legs workouts in order, no matter what day of the week it is. Progress is still absolutely possible, as long as you're consistent. The real benefits of push, pull, legs. What makes this split stand out isn't just its structure, it's the balance. It gives you enough frequency to build muscle, enough volume to stimulate growth, and enough rest to recover. It's also incredibly customizable. You can focus on strength, hypertrophy, or both. You can adjust exercises for injury history, swap out variations, or add in more volume for weak points, all without breaking the structure of the split. Whether your goal is size, strength, or aesthetics, the PPL split gives you room to evolve. The drawbacks: you should know that said, it's not perfect. PPL assumes you can handle training 6 days a week, which isn't realistic for everyone, especially if you're working long hours, in school, or just getting started. And if you aren't tracking your progressive overload, meaning you're not increasing your weights or reps over time, even a perfect split like PPL won't get you anywhere. Another common mistake is poor exercise selection. People often load up their push days with tricep extensions and neglect their heavy presses. Or they treat leg day like an afterthought. A great program still needs smart choices, hard effort, and recovery. So, does it really work? Yes, it absolutely works. Push, pull, legs is one of the most effective muscle building splits out there. It's simple, it's organized around real movement patterns, and it lets you hit each muscle group often enough to grow, without burning out. Whether you're a beginner looking for structure or an intermediate lifter wanting to scale up your volume, the PPL split gives you a rock-solid foundation to grow from. But like any program, it's only as effective as your consistency, effort, nutrition, and recovery. The plan is just a framework. You are the builder. If you found this breakdown helpful, Hit that like button and drop a comment below. Are you currently running a PPL routine, or thinking about starting? And if you want more no-fluff fitness advice backed by real science, hit subscribe and stick around. Thanks for watching. Now get back to the gym and push, pull, and grow.